Hey guys, Grimcad here, and we're back for another episode of Magic Duels multiplayer. So, I did a little bit of research, and there's a bug in the game. It's a known bug, so they're, currently trying to fix it and all that, where you do not get credit for quests unless you build a deck using the deck wizard. And the deck wizard is just just awful. So we're gonna build just a nice fun deck, but first we're gonna show you the idea for the deck, because I looked at it and it's actually got the idea for the deck. This is one that I was playing with around before. It's called Temp with Fire. This version is stealing opponents' decks and then sacrificing them and doing things of that nature, and I sort of did a deck like that, and that's the deck we're gonna build and play with. But first we're gonna show you this awful deck that they try to make us build. Okay, so it runs us through a couple steps. I'm sure it's something. If you're brand new to Magic and you absolutely have no clue what you're doing, go ahead, use this, but don't be shocked. So some cards let you sacrifice to gain a benefit. So the Husk, solid card, fantastic. Bone Splinters, solid card. Bone Splinters, okay. Bone Splinters, okay. Love the 3 it's suggesting. It's 3 Bone Splinters is pretty good. Okay, so Blood Flow Connoisseur, not bad. You sacrifice creature, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay, now we need a way to steal the opponent's creatures. Well, I've got an Enthralling Victor. It's not a bad card. Act of Treason, because, you want to keep it cheap. Okay, a couple of Trader's Instincts. It's a card. You take it, you attack, you get a little buff on your attack, then you go ahead and sacrifice it, bone spinner, splinter it, and then take it. Okay, so now we're filling out our deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and Priest of Bloodright, not an awful card. I happen to have 2 of them, so that's why we're throwing them in there. We'll put in a Corpse Hauler. Another Corpse Hauler. Okay, it's not great at what it does, but it can get things back, which can be a little important. The Infectious Bloodlust, I kind of like. I don't know if I'd really put in this deck, but out of these 5 cards, it's an option. Fiery Impulse, removal, always great. Alright, Mirror, always great. Okay, another Mirror. Alright. Still better than the Goblin Arsonist. Okay, well let's go ahead and throw the Spirit on there. Okay, you want me to do it with another Spirit? Okay, no problem. Okay, well sure, it's got Intimidate. Oh, okay, here's a card. Here's an excellent card. Majoring Bully, fantastic. Okay, 2 of them. Yeah, no problem. Okay, yet another Bone Splinters. Alright, Titan Strength. We might be able to do something with this. Our cards are a little weak right now, so we're gonna wanna... Okay. Maybe another Trader's Instinct. Okay, Infernal Scarring, not bad. We put it on a creature. If it dies, then we, draw a card. Child of a Knight, pretty solid card, common. 2/1 with lifelink. Okay, 3 of them. Okay. Maybe our Goblin Arsonist? It can get through and do a tiny bit of another Corpse Hauler? We'll go aggro for the last 2 picks. Okay, you added some stuff in, and then we customize it. I'm not customizing it. Sure, tempt with fire. Let's take a look at this deck. 3 blown bone. What? No. Stop. Yeah, that's fine. Let's take a look at this deck. Can't even look at it. Oh. What? Okay, okay. This deck is garbage. Wow. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm gonna do something similar. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put 3 bone splinters in. We'll put a coal blade in there because we got one. Whenever a creature and opponent dies, he gains +1/+1. We'll hold off on him for a minute. We'll put the Graveblade Marauder in there because chances are I'm gonna see a lot of stuff. We'll go ahead and do the Infernal Scarring. We'll put the Husk in. The Husk's a great card. We'll put we'll hold off on them. We'll put in as many Gravediggers as we can. Awesome card. When it enters the battlefield, you return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Little on the slow side for what the body is, but very nice even still. Okay, so go ahead and we'll add the 2 Priest of the Blood Rites. When it enters the battlefield, put a 5/5 Black Demon token into play. Then you lose 2 life. Well, that's a card that we want to make sure we have 4 bone. I cannot say fucking bone splinters to save my life tonight. Because we want to be able to sacrifice it, but keep the 5/5. This guy right here is surprisingly nice. I had no idea. Never seen him before. He's expensive. 5 mana, as long as we control a mountain. We probably will. He's a 5/4. Hey, that's not bad. That's what, a fire elemental? Yeah. And then he's got an ability that does direct damage. Very nice. 2 Rise from the Graves, because chances are, hopefully, we'll be getting something very nice. We'll put in some direct removal for big beefy creatures. Fiery Impulse, we only have 1, we'll put it in there. Goblin Ember Hauler, very nice creature. When we sacrifice it, deals 2 damage. Majoring Bully, very nice. Let's see. Twin Bolt, we'll pop in 2 Twin Bolts right now. Act of Treason, okay. We'll put in Pia Nolar. Could be interesting. I don't know. Might be worth a life. We'll throw in the Elemental. It's good for some quick damage right there if we need it. Okay. I like Blood Pyre Elementals. You sacrifice it at sorcery speed and it deals 4 damage to target creature, so you know, it's pretty nice. Here's my Treacherous Instinct. Is I already added in there? I hate Act of Treason, that's what I meant. I hate this entire choosing your cards and all that, how you can't see a list of them descending or garbage. Okay, we're gonna want a couple of these mirrors here, because they're nice. You know, you sacrifice them to blow to splinters, and then you get some good stuff. We'll go ahead and we'll throw in the Chief, because he only helps things. Let's see, what are we looking at? 38. It's not too bad. Let's take a look at our curve. Heavy on the 2 drops. Ooh, we got plenty of big bodies. I might like some 4s. What's another nice 4? Let's see, I think I would like something... what would we take out? Something similar to him? I don't want to take out the Foundry, because he synergizes nicely with my one rare. Alright. We'll, whoops. We'll call it a deck here. See what we're working with. 1, 2. Where my tap lands, so we'll throw him in there too. Because, you know, can't be blocked, can be very nice. We do have a couple big creatures in here. We got 7 lands already. More black than red. I always forget how to add lands. It seems so weird, yeah. I have to actually add the land. So we'll... Ooh, not 10. That's not good either. Okay, we'll cut 3 cards. 3 cards to cut. We'll cut him. Oh, he's so good. You can use it to make copies that you sacrifice. Okay, we'll leave him in. Go ahead and cut the scarring, because I'm not a huge fan. Cut the myrrh. And we'll cut... Oh, what will we cut? Cut. It's 24, we'll cut a land. We will cut... It might be playing dangerous, but, you know, danger's my middle name. Wait, continue building. Let's see here, we'll choose... this handsome motherfucker right here. And then we'll put him into... Sure. This red one right here, so people will know exactly what the heck's going on. And I'm super original when it comes to naming decks. Save changes. What does it say about my deck? 2 speed, a 1.5 of strength, 3.5 pips of control, and a 1.5 of synergy. Okay. Versus battle, yeah. Let's see what happens. Don't necessarily expect a ton from it either, you know, let's be honest. I was mopping up the, Oh, okay. Single player, that's the first time that's happened. Alright. I've heard that there are still issues finding matches and things of that nature, and I don't doubt it. I've heard there's a lot of bugs going on with it, a lot of crashes and stuff. I haven't run into anything like that, but people have, so yeah. I guess I'm lucky for once. Alright, let's see. Name of the game is Control right here. I'm hoping to sacrifice my smaller creatures in order to kill his bigger creatures, hopefully. Well, I just aggro out. Semi-aggro out. He's not gonna join, is he? This is a bit, does not bode well. Alright. That's me. I know it says Rick_D22, but... Christ, I don't like it. We'll keep it. I wish I had a red in there, because what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to play him out. And then ideally we could play out our Ember Hauler and then sack whatever he's got. But, ugh. Yeah, that's not great. Why did I pull out mana? To be fair, that might be an actually valid concern with the way I do decks. Because, you know, I'm used to doing... Oh shit. 2 out of 3s. Ugh. And if I'm not doing 2 out of 3s, you know, chances are higher that I'm going to get mana screwed. That's BS. Come on, I just wanted 1 red. And I could have just twin bolted him and I would have been on my merry, merry way. He's gonna go ahead and do it. No, he is not. What's he gonna put that on? Probably not the best idea there. I wouldn't have done that. Because he's gonna want to sacrifice that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. You're Curd Ape wannabe. You're just gonna smash all over me, aren't you? Ugh. Well, I should have known really not to keep the deck. Didn't have the mana I needed. It was a calculated risk, but too risky. Ah, well. And now I don't have anything. I can't even get another swan. We could have a game on our hands, but not at this rate. Yeah, not much I can do about it, but I don't like conceding, however. I always do that. Maybe he won't realize and will try to sacrifice this to kill this. And of course it won't work because he gains +1/+1, but you never know. Pretty much got me where it wants me. I mean, sure, we could, in theory, stabilize the game, but... Yeah, sure, here's a random Gravedigger for no real reason. Ugh. I'm never even gonna draw a red. That's the worst, am I? Red. Although it is nice to see, you know, his deck is nothing special. That's all starting cards, I believe. So, you know, he hasn't spent $1 million on it. But you know, you don't give up. Even after you've lost. You just use a little bit of land destroy. I'll just let it through, of course. This game is lost. But we might as well give him the win. So sad. Defeated. Alright, on to round 2. Alright, round 2. It's the same... There we go, there we go, there we go. I was gonna say that is the same thing that happened last time. Who is this person? Santa Bomb 5. Alright, we got 2 majoring bullies. I'm not afraid. Okay. No, he does it at instant speed. So it dies no matter what. So we go ahead and do it. Hit the block. Like I said, could be nice. Could be nice. know, even still, block all day long. Let's get all those things out of there. Yep. You want to waste that on a 2-2? That's fine. That is A-okay. Hope we get another mana next turn. So if we can play Pia and make a copy of Pia, you know, when they come into play, they bring Thopters with them. I'm gonna put it on 2-2 to make it a 3-3? No. Okay, good. Very smart. Another mana, another mana. Probably gonna ask if we want to do it. Of course the answer is no. Let's see. Can't be blocked by more than one creatures, and... Huh. Come on, another mana. Not that mana, though. Dang it, I always do that. Ooh, Bloodpire Elemental would be pretty nice with that too. We'll use it to chunk block. And actually, I hope for another mana. Bitch targeting. Go ahead and block one, please, please. Still on the danger side for him. Okay. great, he got another one. One more mana, please. One more mana, please. One more mana, come on. Ah. We're gonna go ahead and skip an attack too. Yeah, son of a bitch. What? That's bullshit. Yep. Alright, well, let's try to get one more in there. He won that because of a very nice draw at the end. But let's see what happens next game. Alright, next game. And I do have to admit and point out that I got these second two games almost instantly, so there was no waiting around for those to happen. We'll go ahead and keep it. Might not be the best to keep, but we'll do it anyway. Got tons of mana. I don't have a lot of cards at the moment, but we'll see if we can go around that. Treason, okay. Always good. Usually good. And he will bring out... Huh. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. Go ahead and attack, because that's still a little bit of value, even if he just takes it and kills it, because we still have ours left alive. He can't set up something else sneaky, because it'd just be annoying when you're on. Maybe I should have tried to do something a little bit more sneaky, but alas. I did not. He's playing 3 colors, it looks like. Okay. Nope. Alright, fair enough. So he turns out to be pretty interesting in this thing where we're intentionally throwing things into the graveyard. Because whenever he gets through for combat damage, he does damage... the other player loses life equal to the number of cards in my graveyard, which is slightly different from dealing damage. hell time all day long. Active trees and bone splinters, fantastic combination, by the way. We'll get a total of 3 damage to him this turn if he doesn't do anything, in which he decides to do something. So I'll probably use that to kill my, yep. Which can't say I blame him. However, now he's going to be that much more dangerous. I think it's worth it to throw that out there. And do nothing this turn. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. Yeah, it is pretty nasty and I would like to kill it, but I'd really like to kill it this way. Take 2 of his creatures. Not biting. It is biting. Okay. What you got? Nothing. Probably got some counter spells somewhere in here. Yeah, he's definitely paused it. No, just telling time? Maybe he's looking for a counter. Yeah, I'm guessing so. Sure. And then we'll attack. And then we'll blow, bone splinter the copy. Freaked out for a second. I had to make sure we bone splintered the copy. This game seems to be going. Oh, that's sad. Huh. Okay. I'll bring out the big guys. Go ahead and attack all. He's still taking 3 damage from this card. that? Yes, it did. Never mind, I'm silly. It counted it correctly. Fair enough. Still, I don't think it's gonna mind too much. Now he's going to get renowned and become a 3/3 first strike. Which is pretty nice. He's still going for the 2. That is not the smart choice to block. I mean, sure, it keeps it alive. This guy has Death Touch, but he is taking more damage. So it's sort of, you know, bittersweet. Now, what'd be nice is some bone splinters or something. Unfortunately, I can't really active treason it or flesh to dust it, because he'll just sacrifice it in response and gain health. What was that? Destroy a creature with power 3 or less. Fair enough. Okay. Let's see, what do we got? Sure. I'll go ahead and pop that immediately. Go ahead and attack in again. And see if this turn he sacrifices that. Nope. He's gonna get into trouble pretty quickly if he's not careful. Oh, fantastic. He's got one of those things. Well, I'm definitely going to active treason that and win now. Yeah. Sorry, friend. Not gonna make much of a difference. Yeah, I know. You tried so hard. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching us. This was Grimcad, or RIC_D22. Hi, we are rank 2 now. I think that just means we have 2 wins. I'm not sure. But anyway, thanks for joining us with this game of the several games of Magic Duels. 160. We can go ahead and buy another set of cards, can't we? Let's see what we get. Confirm purchase. Purchase successful. Open booster. So as soon as they fix the thing where I cannot deal, do whatchamacallits, quests, I'll start doing quests and all that. Until then, I don't know what decks I'll stick around with. We'll see. Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, Renown 1. That's a solid card right there. Fire Impulse, always good to see. Evolving Wilds can be very nice, very good for thinning out your deck. Blazing Hellhound, a fantastic card, and immediately going to go into the deck we were just playing. 4 mana for a 4/3, pay 1, sacrifice another creature, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Another Whirler Rogue. I have 2 Whirler Rogues now. That's very nice. And Kithian's Irregulars. Renown 1, they tap target creature, 4/3. Man, those Whirler Rogues are so nice. And blue-red artifacts is probably one of my favorite archetypes in the new Origins set. I just think it's cool. I do have 2, right? Now I gotta check. Yes, 2 Whirler Rogues. Have a possible 3, so that's pretty awesome. So one of my beefs that I have that I'm going to get into right now, because I forgot to get into it before, is with this game changing the rules of Magic. What I'm specifically talking about is the limit of cards in your decks. I absolutely hate it, and I 100% see why at the same time. Now, in Paper Magic, you can have 4 copies of a card, with, I think, one exception of 1 card. You can have as many copies as you want. It's called Relentless Rats. It's not great. The game is based around that. There's 60 cards for a reason. You put 4 of them in there generally, you know, that increases your efficiency of your deck. You're going to be drawing it more often. In this one, you can only have 1 Mythic, 2 Rares, 3 Uncommons, and then 4 Uncommons in your deck. And the game of Magic, it doesn't support that, you know? It's not meant to be like that. That changes up the game entirely. You have more random decks. It's no longer about your deck crafting skills. It's now about it's about drawing your card, drawing your 1 Mythic, your 1 in 60, and I hate it. Hate it. I can see why they do it, especially in this one. It does even the playing field a little bit. It keeps it from rewarding the pay-to players so much. You know, now I can't just buy 4 copies of, you know, my Planeswalker, jam it in the deck, win every time, and, you know, you wouldn't necessarily play 4. I'm just saying that. So I see why it does it. I understand why they did it. I still don't like it. It doesn't give me, as somebody who's trying to do this free-to-play, something to aspire to. You know, if that kind of makes sense. I don't... Since we're always... Since the bar is right here, it's kind of... Why reach this bar, you know? I can just mediocrely plod along this bar, because everybody's at this bar. And that's not quite true, but you kind of can figure out what I'm saying. But that's my major rant that I have with the game. And of course it's not going away anytime soon, so I get to deal with it and live with it. And like I said, I can understand why they did it. I don't have to like it. I just have to deal with it. And with that little rant, I'm gonna leave now. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoyed it better than that long game before. Goodness gracious, that one took forever. Alright everybody, this was Grimcat. Hope you have a great day, and peace out.